Hello everyone. We will learn about reproduction and modes of reproduction in this video. Let's understand about reproduction first. What is reproduction in all living structures? So, reproduction is a process by which organisms replicate themselves. The act of reproducing or the condition or process of being reproduced is called reproduction. Reproduction is the sexual or asexual process by which organisms generate new individuals of the same kind, procreation or breeding. In other words, we can say that reproduction refers to the production of offspring by organized bodies. The offspring is produced as a new individual organism from the parents. It is one of the fundamental attributes of a living thing. Reproduction is a demonstration of the ability of an organism to produce a new organism referred to as an offspring. There are two forms or modes of reproduction, asexual and sexual. Living things use lots of different strategies for producing offspring, but most strategies fall neatly into the categories of either sexual or asexual reproduction. Let's understand asexual and sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction means reproducing without the interaction of two sexes or genders, whereas sexual reproduction involves the fusion of two special cells called gametes, one from a male source and another from a female source. The next important thing about the reproduction is that asexual reproduction generates offspring that are genetically identical to a single parent, and in sexual reproduction, two parents contribute genetic information to produce a unique offspring. We'll quickly go through the difference and similarities between asexual and sexual reproduction, where in asexual reproduction only one parent is involved. In sexual reproduction, the involvement of parents are two different individuals. In asexual reproduction, offspring is genetically identical to parent, while in other, offspring not genetically identical to parents. Asexual reproduction uses mitosis, where sexual reproduction uses meiosis. No gametes and fertilization is involved in asexual reproduction, while sexual reproduction takes place through gametes and fertilization. The similarities between the two are, in both the modes, new individuals are being produced and genetic material passed on to offspring by their parents. Let's understand asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction generates offspring that are genetically identical to a single parent. Asexual reproduction only need one parent. All the offspring are genetically identical to each other and their parent. They are clones. In this kind of reproduction, only one type of cell is involved. Let's understand asexual reproduction by this picture. In first figure, this is the parent cell having a DNA. Look at the second picture where the DNA in the cell's nucleus is copied. This means that the cell now attains two copies of all the necessary DNA for normal cell activity, and creation of a full set to be transferred into a new cell that will be created after the cell divides. In the next phase, the cell prepares itself for cell division by the process of mitosis. This phase represents a time gap between the time when the cell copies its DNA and when it divides. During the process of mitosis, the cell's membrane pinches inward and the cell begins to divide. After the cell division, the new cell and the original cell also restart the cell cycle again. As you can see in the picture, two diploid cells or offspring are produced through the process of mitosis. In a sexual reproduction, before a cell divides, its nucleus divides. Each chromosome is copied and each nucleus receives the same genetic material. As each cell divides into two, the resulting daughter cells are therefore exact same copies of one another. Let's understand sexual reproduction now. Sexual reproduction needs two parents. Each parent produces sex cells called gametes. Male gametes are called sperm and female gametes are called eggs. As you can see in this picture, female gametes egg or ovum containing 23 chromosomes and the male gametes sperm containing 23 chromosomes. So, each gamete contains half the number of chromosomes that a normal body cell has. In the process of fertilization, a male and female gamete fuses or join together, resulting fertilized egg zygote has an individual genetic unique makeup. The new cell embryo contains the full number of chromosomes. Half of its genes have come from the father and half have come from the mother. This entire process of fertilization is called sexual reproduction. Dear friends, this is it in this video. I hope this video will help you in getting a better understanding about this topic. Please go through our website www.syft.in for the detailed lesson on reproduction and the modes of reproduction. You can also go through lessons on human reproductive system. Till then, take care and thank you for watching us.